Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a poor little princess named Isabella. Despite being born into royalty, the kingdom was cursed with poverty, leaving little Isabella with nothing but rags and a humble cottage to call home. Touched by her plight, Isabella's father, King Ferdinand, decided to do everything in his power to change their fortunes. He commissioned the finest artists and craftsmen in the kingdom to create magical masks, each with a unique enchantment. These masks had the power to bring forth the hidden talents of those who wore them. One sunny morning, when all the masks were finally ready, King Ferdinand decided to host a lavish masquerade ball. All the kingdom's nobles were invited, in the hope that someone would discover their hidden talents and bring wealth and prosperity back to the kingdom. Isabella, with her delicate frame and big doe-like eyes, excitedly tried on every mask in front of the mirror. She was mesmerized by their magnificence and wondered what secret powers they held. As the night fell and the masquerade ball began, Isabella hesitantly entered the grand hall, trying to blend in amongst the crowd. People stared in awe at the little princess. Her presence alone was captivating. One by one, the nobles put on their masks, showcasing their talents to impress the king. However, as the night unfolded, the talents presented were just empty glitz and glamour. The nobles were able to perform eye-catching tricks, but there was no substance or passion behind their acts. Feeling discouraged, Isabella decided to sit alone in a corner, her dreams of helping her kingdom slowly fading away. She felt like a failure, unable to contribute like the others, and the weight of her poverty-laden kingdom rested heavily on her tiny shoulders. Suddenly, she noticed a small, unadorned mask lying on the edge of the dance floor. It seemed insignificant compared to the lavish masks that surrounded it, but something about it called out to her. Curiosity getting the better of her, Isabella picked up the mask and placed it on her face. Instantly, the room started to change. Colors became brighter, sounds clearer, and a gentle breeze swept through the hall. Isabella felt a surge of warmth and energy within her, a connection that she had never experienced before. As she got up and started to dance, her tiny feet effortlessly carried her across the marble floor. She twirled, spun, and leapt as gracefully as a gazelle. The nobles, the king, and even the musicians were awestruck by her talent. Through her movements, Isabella told a story of hope, resilience, and the desire for a better life. She conveyed her love for her kingdom and her determination to change its destiny. Tears welled up in King Ferdinand's eyes as he finally understood the true talent that lay within his daughter. Amidst the applause and against all odds, Isabella's dance had uncovered the true beauty of the kingdom, the resilient spirit of its people. Seeing this, the nobles were deeply moved, and one by one, they dropped to their knees, offering to support and help the poor little princess in her mission to restore prosperity. With the unveiling of her hidden talent, the kingdom was reborn. Isabella's dance became a symbol of hope, and people from far and wide flocked to the kingdom, inspired by her artistry and passion. From that moment on, Isabella was known as the Princess of the Dance, spreading joy and prosperity wherever she went. The curse of poverty was finally lifted, and her kingdom flourished under her gentle, yet powerful, reign. Answer. The tale of the once poor little princess became one of courage, talent, and the transformative power of discovering one's true self. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a poor little princess named Aurora. Despite her royal lineage, Aurora found herself in unfortunate circumstances. Her father, the king, had fallen ill and the kingdom was on the verge of bankruptcy. This left poor Aurora in a predicament she had never imagined. Unlike the usual tales of wealth, luxury, and privilege, this story embraced an innovative kind of creativity. As Aurora watched the kingdom's situation worsen day by day, a spark ignited within her young heart. Determined to help her father and her people, she decided to embark on a unique and unconventional quest. Aurora used her creative mind to come up with an idea that no one in the kingdom had ever thought of before. She believed that the solution to their financial crisis lay in celebrating the astonishing talents of their citizens. With this vision in mind, Aurora organized a one-of-a-kind talent show called The Kingdom's Hidden Gems. Word quickly spread throughout the kingdom, and people of all backgrounds eagerly participated in the auditions. Artists, musicians, inventors, craftsmen, and even the ordinary citizens with extraordinary abilities all showed up to share their talents. Aurora was amazed at the hidden talents her people possessed and was determined to bring them together to save the kingdom. As the auditions came to an end, Aurora carefully selected a diverse group of contestants to perform in the grand finale. She even convinced her father, still gravely ill, to attend, assuring him that this show would be the kingdom's turning point. The big day arrived, and the entire kingdom gathered to witness the extraordinary showcase of talent. Aurora, adorned in a dress she had personally stitched together, stood on the stage with nervous anticipation. The show began with a breathtaking performance by a young artist who painted intricate masterpieces using only their feet. The audience gasped in awe of this innovative artistic approach. One by one, the talented participants came forward, showcasing their skills, mesmerizing the audience with acts that ranged from magical illusions to a harmonious orchestra made entirely out of recycled materials. They proved that creativity knows no bounds and that true talent can emerge from the most unexpected places. As the show culminated with a captivating performance by a group of underprivileged children who presented a heartwarming play about unity and hope, the entire kingdom erupted into a thunderous applause. Tears of joy streamed down Aurora's face as she realized the impact this talent show had on her people's spirits. As the final act concluded, Aurora approached the microphone, her voice trembling with gratitude. She thanked each performer for sharing the unique gifts and declared that their talents had gifted her father and the entire kingdom with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. News of this extraordinary talent show spread far and wide, attracting merchants, investors, and tourists to the once struggling kingdom. The kingdom's fortune was